is Jörg, welcome back to another video. In this video we are going to talk about how we can survive the heat of the sun when we get a window on the sun side. I got a few minutes left before the sun hits my window and it gets really hot in the room. And we're going to do it cheap and easy. All you need is some tape and a space blanket, a survivor blanket, rescue blanket, whatever you want to call it. Reflective blanket, right? Now you want to get some details about the tape. I got a plastic window. I recommend plastic tape. Don't use paper tape because when it rains it will get off. Don't use duct tape, you will ruin your windows, but ask for more details at the local hardware store. Okay, so now we are back inside, and I forgot to mention that a marker could be very handy as well as a blade that is needed, or a pair of scissors. Now first thing you want to do is open up the safety blanket, and you can get this at a survival store, an outdoor store, or even the pharmacy. You might have to order it, but they will have it. Okay, now this is something very thin and very fragile. You don't want to nick this. So that is where the marker comes in. Okay, so now I got my two pieces and I got some leftovers. So I want to emphasize one thing about mylar, the material we're using, is this is very strong. When it's not nicked, you can't pull this apart. But as soon as you nick it, there is no strength whatsoever. So keep that in mind. Try to cut it, take your time, and try to cut it in one motion. Now you know that the edge is the most vulnerable part of the mylar. I'm going to show you how to tape this correctly. Now, you want to, if possible, you want to tape the whole thing to the outer side of your window. Why? Because if the light travels through your window and then hits the mylar, some of the heat will get trapped in between the window and the mylar. The rest will reflect off outside again. But if you reverse it, you put the mylar first and then your window, most of it will reflect, will stay out, and then you got the extra barrier of isolation being the air between the mylar and the window. So it's a huge difference if you put it on the outside instead of on the inside. So if possible, please do it. You can experiment with it, but you will see that it's true. Right, so now is the time to add the mylar. Two things you want to pay attention to. First is you want to put the silver side out, because this is the most reflective side and this is the side that reflects the heat, and you want to reflect the heat, you don't want to get into your room, so that's why. And the second thing is you want to put it under tension to get a smooth, even reflective side. So show you how to do it. I prepared some tapes over here, and I like to start at the corners. Corner, make sure it's straight, pull it a bit tight, add the tape, and you only need small amounts. And if you go up and down, just like as I'm doing, try to pull a little bit to the side and down. Okay, so as soon as you are done with this step, now is the time to make sure you cover all the edges with tape so the wind doesn't nick it. Do this in one go for the best result. Right, so this is one window done. I messed up a little bit on the corner here, but that doesn't bother me. Take your time, do this as neat as you would like it to be. And I'm going to do the other window off camera, and then I'll show you on the inside how it looks. So I finished both windows, and I removed some frosting I did in my last video. And as you can see, you can clearly see through the mylar blanket. Yeah, so this basically acts like a huge pair of reflective shades for your window. Okay, so this was my quick and easy guide on how to block the heat from going through your windows and keeping your room fresh I hope you enjoyed it, found it useful, and I'll see you guys in the next video.